Today we have the unboxing of the Golden XLS HD. This is also known as the GB121B. So we're going to start. It comes like this. It's usually on a pallet as well. I've removed the pallet to give myself more room to work. So first thing we're going to do is get our knife and we're going to remove these straps here. Make sure you cut upwards. You do not want to cut downwards and potentially damage your product. Once the straps are out of the way, we have tape going around the outside. We're going to carefully, with our knife, cut that away as well. There we go. And now you can see what it looks like. So we have our golden flag up top. We have our user's manual. We have our charger. And we have our arms that are in here. We have our seat post. Set that back down. I'm going to pull this piece of foam out. So we have this piece of foam here holding our arms. Second arm. We also have in here a cup holder. We have a rear docking device extension. And it's kind of stuck in here, but we have a cell phone holder. There we go. And we also have a cell phone holder. Then sitting on top, we have our blue shrouds. You can change the color to blue if you would like. On the other side, under this protective piece of foam, we have our battery pack. The battery pack can be charged right here through this port. We have our front basket. Another piece of protective foam. Then now you can see this is what the scooter looks like with all the accessories removed. In order to get this out of the box, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the edges so that the box falls away. If you have a second person, I guess you could lift it, but when it's just me, I prefer to do it this way. Watch what you're doing. Do not cut into your product. Luckily, on the four corners, we have a couple inches of give, so I am not concerned about cutting the product. So we're just going to cut the corners up. And our box should fall away. And now you can see what the scooter looks like inside the box. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this tiller out of my way. So right here is a little gray handle covered by some plastic. I'm going to loosen that. And now I should be able to bring my tiller up and out of the way. I'm going to tighten it again so that it doesn't fall down on me. And we have our seat sitting here loose. Seat's not too heavy, you could just remove that to the side. A couple more protective pieces of foam and cardboard. And now to get the scooter out of the box, what I'm going to do is lift up from the back, and I'm going to slide this piece of foam out of my way. So lift from the back, foam out. Luckily the scooter is not very heavy. I want to do the same thing to the front. And now from here, I'm going to take a moment and clean up all this trash and packing material, and then we can get to the assembly of the scooter. So now I've got all the packing material out of the way, and we can see the scooter here. We have our two arms, our blue shrouds, we have our seat post, cell phone holder, our owner's manual, our charger, a cup holder, a rear docking device extension, our battery pack, front baskets, our golden flag, and then our seat. I'm going to start by getting the seat post, and it comes with a little bolt in here. This bolt is an 8mm Allen. with on the other side is a 17mm lock nut. You are provided with these tools in your owner's manual. I'm going to use my own just for ease, but you can also see there's 3 holes threaded through this seat post, so you can use this to adjust your height. So if you want the seat higher, you'll put it in the bottom hole, or you'll put it in the top hole if you want your seat to sit a little lower. Push the bolt through, start the lock nut on the other side, and you can see it's sitting loose now. That's why we have to tighten it. I have my 8mm Allen set on one side and my 17mm wrench on the other, and we're just going to tighten this. And like I said, you are provided with these tools in your owner's manual. So as I tighten this, you'll see the seat post loses all that play, and now it's sitting nice and secure. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to install the battery pack right here. As I mentioned earlier, you can charge the battery pack on board the scooter through right here, or off board the scooter if you want to bring this inside. You can also charge the scooter. There's a charging port right here with a little flap in the way. So in order to install the battery pack, we're just going to let it rest in here. It should just snap in. There's some Velcro on the bottom that keeps it nice and secure. The next step we're going to do is we're going to put our seat on. So for the seat, there's a little post in the bottom, and it just sits inside the hole in the seat post that we just installed. So all you want to do is just set it in. Might have to wiggle it a little bit the first time. There it goes. Then there's a little handle on the side. It locks every 45 degrees. So I'm going to set that forward. Then the seat just folds back. There's no handle or anything for it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to install the arms. So to install the arms, we're going to slide this metal bracket through here. You want to make sure this screw is loose, otherwise they'll block the arm from going in. Then you can slide it to whichever width you want. So if you want them all the way in, you can tighten it right here. If you want them out to give yourself more room, you can tighten them here as well. I'm going to go right about here, and then you just tighten the screw. Then that will take the play out of the arms, and you want to do the same thing to the other side. So from here, we're going to check our power. In our owner's manual, you're going to have your key. It's right here. We're going to put our key in the ignition. Then if I turn it on, we have power, but the scooter is now beeping at me. That means we are in neutral. See how I can push the scooter? What I want to do is I'm going to turn the power off. I'm going to go back here. See this yellow lever? This is our neutral lever. So this lever disengages or engages your brakes. So currently the brakes are disengaged, so I can just push the scooter. We need the brakes on in order to drive. So I'm going to push this into the lock position or the engage position. This will turn on your brakes. I cannot push the scooter. And when I turn the power on, the scooter is no longer beeping at me, and I am free to drive. Next, we're going to cover the rear basket. The rear basket just slides on the front here. I'm going to put my owner's manual in here. We also have a flag built into the scooter. I'm going to turn this around so you can see what I'm doing. In the back here, we have an inseam built in on the left-hand side. So you can stick your flag in there. It just rests like that. You also have an extension if you want to make the flag longer. So now the other accessories we have is a cell phone holder. I'm not going to show you how to mount all the accessories. They're pretty straightforward. We have a cell phone holder. It has instructions in there. We have a rear docking device extension. It has a little bolt. It just attaches to the rear docking device in the back. We have our blue shrouds. These just kind of pop up, and you can replace them with blue if you don't like the red, but you do get both with your unit. We have our charger here. Like I said before, the charger can be plugged into the battery pack, both on board and off board. You can also charge a scooter from a charging port right here on the tiller. And the last one is the cup holder. The cup holder is a little confusing to mount, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So now we're going to mount the cup holder The cup holder looks like this, and it actually mounts inside the basket like this. You also get a bag with a bracket and some screws. Here's the bracket and the screws. So you want to take a screw, put a washer on it. The cup holder sits like this. There's the bottom, that's what holds your drink in. Then you put your screw through the cup holder and then through the holes in the basket. Mount your bracket on the other side. Then you've got a little lock nut that goes and then secures it on the other side. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom with the second screw. It takes a Phillips on one side, and then I've got a 9/32 wrench for the other side. So with your Phillips on one side and then your 9/32 wrench on the other side, just tighten up the cup holder until there's no more wiggle room. Then it should be safely installed in your basket. So this has been the unboxing and assembly of the 3-wheel Buzzaround XLS HD by Golden Technologies. If you have any questions or if you like this unit, feel free to give us a call, and thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.